true. They didn't even die, huh? They just got frozen.
Not one of them. And by the way, which is preposterous. If there's a place where we can get frozen solid and still come back and be fine, that's pretty safe. That's shockingly safe.
Gotham City might be the worst place in America to own property, raise a family, or walk outside after 8 p.m. So naturally, today we're asking, how long could we survive there? We're going through every live-action version of Gotham City, from the colorful chaos of Batman 66 to Tim Burton's Gotham crime sewer, to Christopher Nolan's terrorist nightmare, to the flooded disaster zone from the Batman. The rules are simple. We are not superheroes. We don't have armor. We do not have any gadgets. We don't have an Alfred to make us soup to recover from being punched through a wall. We are just regular guys trying not to get poisoned, frozen, kidnapped, blown up, flooded, or judged guilty by Scarecrow sitting on top of a pile of office furniture. So today, we rank how long we could survive in every cinematic Gotham. I'm Brody. That's Tudong Dylan. This is Charlie sitting next to me. And this is Talk Punch. How do you guys feel about this? Ranking Gotham City.
Yeah, this is got to be the worst place to live.
Worst place. Why would anybody live there?
The whole comic universe. So I cannot wait to talk it through.
Oh, we get a little bit closer tonight.
Don't mind if I do.
There you go. Dylan, how do you feel about this?
I feel fantastic. In fact, I think it's about time we're finally getting into this. We have very important topics, and this is definitely one of them. How long
Hopefully
will it
the rent's
take us
at least
to
cheap
die
places.
or to live? Gotham City.
So what we're going to do is we have all of our live action movies here. We're going to shuffle these all up, and they're going to come out one at a time, and we're going to place them based on where our rankings are. Now, just because they place in one spot doesn't mean they're locked there. They can always move around as we move back and forth. This isn't a blind ranking, although we were talking about doing something like that.
We're very flexible people.
At some point. So let me go ahead and read these out. So first, we have Batman 66, Batman 89, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, Batman v Superman, and The Batman. You ever say a word so many times that it loses all meaning? That's how I just felt.
Only Batman.
All right. Let's go ahead and shuffle these up.
Shuffle them up.
Just like that.
All right, so if 1 means we definitely live, and then 10 means we definitely die, right? That's the way we're going.
Yeah, one easiest to survive.
Yep.
10's killing us for sure.
Yep, we're dying pretty instantly.
Nice.
All right, let's go ahead and start this out with Batman Forever, my least favorite Batman movie.
Come on.
Neon. Oh my goodness.
But hey, we're not ranking the quality of the movie.
No, we're not. We are going off of.
Although, Dylan, give the people one quick Tommy Lee Jones.
Well.
Spot on.
Outhouse, hen house, and farmhouse.
Classic.
But only half.
All right,
of it
so
here. Only half of it. I don't know why it's Two-Face.
It's horrible. All right, so for Batman Forever, we've got Two-Face's random violence, bank heists, helicopter attacks, giant falling set pieces, Riddler's brain-draining technology, and general Neon City insanity.
I feel like in Batman Forever, there were no casualties. Did maybe one bad guy died at the end, or two. We lose a couple of bad guys. There was no city casualties.
What are you talking about? Robin's parents were murdered in front of a full...
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Parents die in Gotham. That's fine.
In front of a full circus audience?
We're not asking if our mom and dad would survive in Gotham. Of course they're going to die. It's if we're going to survive. It's a cartoon.
I remember Batman, he just was answering the bat signal. Next thing you know, you got Two-Face as acting like an old woman with a carriage. He's got a missile launcher. He launches it. I mean, somebody. And then Batman's like, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to escape with this building. Let's see you try and shoot me now with all these people here. But he does. He does. I don't know how nobody dies, but
I
I
don't
think
know.
this would be in the middle. I would put this at like maybe a 5 or a 6. Because I don't think we would be dead, but I certainly don't think it would be like a great life. Like, come on. Are you telling me you wouldn't get one of those boxes and then just sit there zoning out looking at it? And then next thing you know, Two-Face and Riddler take all of our money because they have all of our secrets. They send us they send us out of Gotham to get killed, probably.
I didn't want to spend a lot of time searching, but for combined Batman and Robin and this Batman Forever, less than 15 total body count for both movies. So outside of like 66, this is going to be these are the two with the lead, because they went family friendly, they went cartoony.
They did.
This is
okay. You go.
This is like living in the dangerous streets of West Side Story, where like, oh yeah, there's gangs, but they're like.
We also don't know what long-term effects this Riddler box contraption had on people's brains.
Not only that, Two-Face is putting acid in like safety deposit boxes and bank vaults.
Yeah, if I want to take my family to the circus, all of a sudden Two-Face is there with a bomb that is trying to blow everything up.
You've never been to the circus.
I was just at the Reno Circus like a couple weeks ago. It was actually Reno Fair, but
well.
I don't know. Okay. So where are you guys thinking? This is the first one.
Top five for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Top 5 as safe.
Top 5 safest for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's more safe than the other ones. I'm good with a 4 or 5.
Think about the other Gothams. I mean, just think about them for a second.
All right, fine. We'll put it at 5.
I mean, you got BV Superman popping up here. You're more likely to die from Batman than you even are the bad guys.
It's true. So Batman v Superman, probably the most dangerous thing in Gotham City, and Batman v Superman is Batman, right?
You're just driving along. You're going to Winco to get groceries, and it's like slam. Sorry.
Or he's branding you for crossing the street at the wrong time.
Yeah, or Superman's coming in there and he's all like, well, I'm not exactly going to get out of this other car's way. I'm trying to stop the Batmobile as well. A 10-car pileup. Close enough. Yeah, this is bad. This isn't good. It's the opposite of good. It's bad. This would be like, this would be easily like 9 at least. Let's start it off at least at 9.
Also, what city did Suicide Squad take place? You guys remember?
Gotham?
I think it was from Gotham, right?
It took some of it was in Gotham.
Some Gotham for sure.
But we like in Batman v Superman is Jared Leto Joker.
You're talking about, of course, the first Suicide Squad.
Yes. Yeah. So we have Jared Leto
we
Joker.
Would want to kill ourselves here because that's how ridiculous he is.
I don't know about 9, but I do feel like this is more dangerous than Batman Forever.
I was thinking like a 7 or 8.
All right, let's start it off at 7 or 8. 7, 8.
Okay, 7 or 8.
Doesn't matter. Just drop it in.
All right, let's drop it at 8 for now. All right. Batman Begins.
Okay, I have to say this. I very much enjoy a nice hot shower. It's fantastic. And in this particular Gotham, Batman Begins, that is going to lead to going insane with like the Scarecrow's freaking poison. I would be dosed on that every single day. It would suck. This isn't a good one. This sucks right here. Like Batman's going on rooftops with his tumbler. Those things are not built to code to hold those kinds of things. It's gonna cave in on all of us. This is easily on the.
Well, I'll be curious to see how we like fit the Nolan trilogy.
Yeah,
because if you're feeling like this is like 8, 9, 10, I feel like this is got to be the easiest to survive of the 3 Nolan ones.
Yeah,
a lot of the crime is isolated in the Narrows.
It's true. It's true.
Bruce Wayne's even like it's in the it's in the Narrows, Rachel.
Like the rest of the city doesn't seem too bad,
unless you go underground, because all you need to do is go take one little detour and you're underground. Next thing you know, every single criminal is like right there, and Rachel Dawes is slapping you.
It's fair. I mean, and
kissing you.
And Brody loves to go to the movies, and he's a high class guy. He goes to Reno fairs. He's going to go to that nice movie theater, but walk out that side door and watch out.
It was
no, whatever.
Not
Operas, operas, movie theaters. Pick your origin story. Either way, you love the opera. You love the opera.
You're thinking of Batman v Superman.
Whatever. We all love the opera.
Are we thinking like 6?
Or Timothy Chalamet here.
Okay, so is Batman Begins Gotham more or less survivable than Batman Forever?
I think less survivable than Forever.
Yeah.
Okay, but more than Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
All right, let's drop it at 6 for now.
Like, I feel like I could die pretty easily in the Batman Forever universe, but I would never be scared.
All those guys in like the black
light? They would just be wandering around and they're neon and they're doing their dance moves and they're flipping around and I'd just be like, this is what a dumb. I'm gonna die in such a dumb way. I'm gonna die in the dumbest possible way. Whereas like a Batman Begins, there's like genuine terror you'd be feeling all the time.
Yeah,
there's mob stuff going on in the underbelly.
True.
Underground. You got the Narrows.
All right. Next we have Batman 1989. Oh, I haven't been reading much. So in here we have street crime, mob violence, Joker goons, Smilex poison, contaminated consumer products, parade attacks, and random chemical gas-based mass murder.
Don't forget that we also only have the Acme Chemical Acme Chemicals and the Monarch Theater, and that's all of Gotham. So we don't have a lot of places to go either. It's like we're going to go and get some poisonous chemicals, playing cards, or we're going to go to the theater where everybody else is as well.
I don't know if this is, I don't think this is a hot take, but I do think this is the more dangerous of the Burton two.
Oh, more so than Returns?
Yeah, Returns. Really? You get. Would you rather have a wild Joker and chemicals running loose, or like Catwoman who's like not even really a bad person, and then the Penguin?
Well, what about the Red Triangle Gang?
Come on, Red Triangle Gang. Get out of here.
They do seem to get killed by Batman more than them killing
clowns.
others.
Yeah, exactly.
It's terrifying.
No, it's the Batman
One
Forever
lady
principle.
has a dog that attacks and kills the Ice Princess.
This is the Batman
All
Forever
we have
principle.
to do
I
is
may
just
die,
not
but
go.
I'm going to die like shaking my head going, this is so dumb. Why do I live? There's these like circus people doing tumbles around me and like I'm going to die by circus clowns. Then so be it.
Sounds terrifying. But Joker's mimes and stuff are also terrifying.
He's going to take a pen and he's going to jam it right into our throat.
What does he say? Hello,
says,
Bobo, it's your Uncle Benny.
And no. He says it's your Uncle Bingo. Time to pay the check.
Hey, Dylan, give us a little. You're my number one guy. Come on.
You are my number one guy.
I do that to my wife sometimes, and I rub her shoulders and say, "You're my number one girl." She doesn't like it.
I tried that once with my wife. I didn't get.
Why is she so serious?
Barely a word. She punched me in the face.
Why so serious?
You got to go in the follow up.
Dead before.
This is certainly more dangerous than Batman Forever. You can see why I'm pushing for Batman Forever.
No, I agree.
You might think of it as
so I don't know. Where are you guys thinking? Like 3, 4?
I think like
maybe
for what?
3.
3.
Batman 89.
Batman Forever?
Yeah. Oh no, Batman Forever 3.
Yeah, Batman Forever 3.
Oh, you guys want to move Batman Forever up?
Batman Forever, no one even dies in the movie.
Nobody dies in the movie, bro.
I don't even feel scared.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking reverse. I was thinking
Batman 89 is you're gonna die. The Joker's gonna kill.
So Batman 89.
They're gonna actually. You know what? This is actually. Wait a second. Hold on, just a second.
Okay.
That Smilex gas. I don't know if you guys remember this. I didn't even think about this. We would sit there. We would have to stop using all of our beauty supplies. We couldn't brush our teeth. We couldn't put our foundation on. Blush. Forget it. We try and put on any kind of eyeliner. We're dead. Hairspray. Road.
Be really tough on my wife's hair and make a bridal company. It'd be.
I mean, if I take a hot shower, I go insane. But I put on the wrong kinds of foundation, and I'm dead. Maybe this is worse than Batman Begins.
Maybe. It also has Joker like killing people who were just attending a parade.
I think as soon as we add the Joker in, things get a little bit less predictable.
Okay.
And I mean, are we really not going to go out and get that money when he's like, yeah, I'm going to dump 20 million? We're not going to be like, this is obviously a trap. We'll be like,
we're definitely at least sending Dylan, right? We're at least sending Dylan.
If it's the three of us, Dylan, I need you to go to Main Street.
We're gonna meet you there.
Hey, yeah, whatever you do, just remember to go ahead and cut us in on all that money. But don't worry, we'll be right behind you, huh?
We're right behind you.
All right, Batman 89. Batman 89, more or less survivable than Batman Begins?
Less,
maybe less.
I think less.
Yeah, like I said, I take a hot shower, I go insane. I put on my foundation and my hairspray, and I'm dead. Lipstick? What do you say? Lipstick won't do it alone, but lipstick with hairspray and mouthwash, toxic and untraceable. That was a terrible Batman, but you understand. Like all of those things.
I wasn't even sure who you were doing.
Lipstick. Hey, that's what he said. Lipstick, hairspray, your foundation. Yeah, I'm dead. Not gone insane, dead.
I thought you were the TV reporter for a second.
So Batman and Robin's got to be number 2, right?
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, like, Mr. Freeze is just going after banks.
Yeah.
Well, although he did have that giant gun at the end and wanted to freeze all of Gotham City.
Sure. You run the risk of Freeze getting out of control. But you also have a Robin and a Batgirl, which, so we have the most amount of heroes to protect us.
Batman will be there. He'll be like, hey, Commissioner, you've got at least an hour or two to thaw these people out. They're not dead. They're just frozen. Solid.
It's true. They didn't even die, huh? They just got frozen.
Not one of them. And by the way, which is if there's a place where we can get frozen solid and still come back and be fine, that's pretty safe. That's shockingly safe.
That's fair.
So my little blurb is Mr. Freeze freezing the city, Poison Ivy's toxins and killer plants, Bane's brute force, icy streets, collapsing statues, and science experiments gone wildly wrong.
Yeah, but see, look at this. She doesn't send off a whole bunch of that poison. She just goes up to how we're going to run into her, 30, 40 million people in Gotham? We're going to run into Poison Ivy? No.
Did Batman get his back broken in this movie? Was he ever in danger in this movie? He's walking around, he's bobbing his head, he's George Clooney, he's like...
Was he ever in danger? I don't even remember.
We never watched this movie and thought...
He was in danger when he was on that rocket ship, and Mr. Freeze blasts.
I wonder if he's going to survive.
Let's see how he wriggles out of this one. And it's like, all right, come on. He's going to head bob his way through.
All right. I think 2 makes sense, then.
Hey!
All right. Batman 66. Goofy death traps, giant bombs, knockout gas, themed villains, schemes, exploding gadgets, and accidentally becoming part of a ridiculous criminal plot.
I don't mind being part of a ridiculous criminal plot. I don't like the deadly or violent criminal plots, but if it's ridiculous, I'm a bit more amenable. I'm much more for it. Yes.
Yeah.
Did anybody ever die?
These people, I don't know if you remember that. Charlie, you've seen this, right?
Yeah, it's been a while, but I've seen it.
These delegates from different countries,
they got turned to sand,
and yet little bit of water, they're back in business. It's even safer. I would assume it's more likely to revive somebody who has been frozen solid than somebody who has been turned to dust. So if you can survive being turned to dust and then come back, that's shockingly safe. It's shockingly safe. That's easy number 1.
Yeah, and this is this is the one you're the most likely to be taken and then just
and then saved.
Tied up with rope, a long explanation as to what the criminal is doing. Some cartoonishly devised mousetrap gadget that's coming to get you or whatever, And
it's not even going to try these things, the traps they set are for Batman and Robin, not for regular people.
That's true.
All right, well, according to the internet, a few background characters and henchmen occasionally die, possibly. But I don't know.
I'm thinking back to the movie. I think there was when Penguin made his way into the Batcave, and Batman and Robin fought them and hit them, and they like boinged out of existence. I remember Robin being pretty upset because I think they might have actually died. But that might have been like the extent of it.
Yeah.
This is a pretty safe place to live.
This is like the most Nerf of all, like the nice little Nerf coating on everything. Yeah, it might hurt your eye, but
yeah. All right. The Batman. So we have gang violence, drug crime, corrupt officials, Riddler's bombs, sniper attacks, flood wall explosions, mass flooding, electrical hazards, and copycat extremists.
Yeah, this one is not great.
This one's a bad place to live.
This is not great.
Even just like the panning shots through this movie, you're like, oh.
I don't know how low the rent would have to be, but it has to be real low.
This is not a nice place.
At some point, maybe they're just paying people to live in Gotham. Like we need some bodies.
Okay, here's a question. Is this the worst place to live? Is this the worst Gotham?
I don't think it's the worst.
You don't think it's the worst?
Well, look at it this way. Look at it this way. A lot of the things happen to any sort of side characters or a bunch of people when they were going to different, like, hey, you go to whoever's funeral it was, and then you could get blown up. You go to watch, government officials speak, and then next thing you know, all these, what have you. But if you're at home, I bet you'd be a lot safer as opposed to just kind of walking around. I'm going to go listen to what the mayor has to say. No, I've never ever gone to a mayor's speech in my life.
But this is also like Riddler set the bombs and just flooded the city.
Yes.
Like that is not just he's not just going for Batman at that point. He is flooding the entire city. And there had to have been a lot of deaths.
Body count was like around 30. Is
that it?
Which is like on the middle end.
Oh, I would have thought it was more.
I'm not swearing by these numbers.
We also know that a Joker exists in this city because he's in Arkham, which means he had previously done stuff, and that was a sick looking Joker. I hated that design. I hope they change it for a sequel.
Yeah, I second
if
that.
they use him at all. I'm okay if they don't. But I just
this seems like okay. So
it seems horrible.
It seems like maybe the worst long-term one to live in.
Okay,
but the circumstances of the movie maybe aren't as bad as like Dark Knight Rises, for instance.
Okay,
where Bane's just like
is just taking over,
and like the body count on that one's like 150.
Yeah,
just like
it's true. That one is
just like blowing stuff up, or even like Joker, Dark Knight, who's just randomly blowing up ferries and doing things.
But he's also blowing up hospitals, and he's also threatening like, oh, the people who go, over the bridge or go through the tunnels and all that. And he's threatening all of those things, and each one of those actually like almost took place. Like that hospital, it did blow up.
And this is the Batman you want to come for you, the detective Batman.
Yeah,
not Christian Bale who can't time management. And if the three of us are in three different places, two of us are definitely dying. We're going full Dawes.
Oh, Doc, I just noticed I'm wearing the wrong shirt. I meant to change my shirt into a Batman shirt. Don't
is that another Batman shirt?
You can marvel.
No, it's a Marvel shirt.
Marvel at his muscles.
Totally.
We'll fix it in post.
Oh. Yeah, where's my wardrobe department? Doc on it.
Just take it.
Let me down. Okay. The Batman. So 9? What do you guys think?
9?
Sure, 8 or 9, and maybe 8, and then move everything up.
Move everything up?
I think we got to move things up.
Well, we're getting low. We're running out of movies here.
Yeah, but you know what's coming.
There's a
Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises, okay. Batman Returns.
So you guys are thinking the Batman at 8
or 9. I'm fine with.
Did you guys watch Penguin?
The TV show Penguin, or you mean Penguin from Batman Returns?
Penguin, the TV show Penguin, based in this universe.
No. Okay. Should we?
See,
well, it went through more of Gotham, and there's just like a lot of mob stuff.
A lot of mob
going on.
Yeah,
all the time.
But I mean, like Batman v Superman, you have Superman who does not care about killing people. You have Batman who does not care about killing anybody, and you also happen to have Lex Luthor, who again he doesn't care if he kills anybody. In fact, he's blowing things up, making Batman look like he's the one responsible. And he may have been, if all we know. Batman could have made that bomb and just been like, I didn't do it.
So are you making the case that Batman v Superman is
more
less
dangerous.
survivable, more dangerous than the Batman?
Batman, when he drives his car, he literally plows through other cars. I don't think he's going to suddenly be like, oh, this other car's in my way. It's a civilian, so I'm probably going to go around it. This Batman is just be like, well, he's probably another bad guy. If there's either 1%, there's something absolute. He's an idiot, a complete moron.
I will say, like, the mob stuff. Like, not great. Like, you wouldn't want mob stuff in your city.
Sure.
You know who survived a lot of mob stuff that people didn't seem to move away was the people of Chicago, or the people of New York, or the people of Las Vegas.
Sure.
Who all have famous mob stretches of over decades of the wild shootings of Al Capone to Charlie Lucky Luciano, all the way up to John Gotti.
So is the Batman really just a bit more reminiscent of an actual city, while maybe Batman v Superman is more
like
of
overtly
this
crazy dangerous
superhero dangerous city?
Yeah, it does feel like Batman is grounded in far more of anchored in more reality.
Okay, so
really than all of these.
That's a good way.
Do we want the Batman at 7 and Batman v Superman at 8?
For now is fine.
Okay,
these last three will be interesting.
Yeah,
Dark Knight Rises. I think this is my 10.
This might be 10. I just watched this with kids recently, and yeah, when Bane takes over, and people are not allowed to leave the city, and people are not supposed to be leaving their houses, and they're brought before Scarecrow, who will then just send them out onto an icy lake to die. It is pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
And it's all of is it Blackgate? He releases all of Blackgate prisoners.
Yeah. To
help him run the city.
Blackgate. If we have even a nice place to go to, other places are going to be like, so rich kids. It was like, we're taking all of this. And we're like, we got a loan for this, actually. We're not rich at all. We're taking it either way.
Yeah.
It was like a nuke, right?
Yeah,
nuke it?
He was driving around a nuke. He was driving around a nuke in one of many
what you want in your city.
Yeah, one of many trucks had a nuke in it. Yeah, okay. All right. And let's not forget that in The Dark Knight Rises, the Joker is still around.
It's true.
That's true.
Just because we didn't see him in the movie, he didn't die in Dark Knight.
Yeah. He did not.
Okay, speaking of, next we have The Dark Knight.
I could be talked into 8 or 9 for this one.
Okay, well, I guess the real question is this more or less dangerous than Batman v Superman?
Now, see, okay, I actually think that this would be less dangerous than Batman v Superman. Yes, we do have one guy who is pissing off the mob, pissing off the police and Batman, but no super anything quite yet. We don't have to deal with any of that kind of a thing. Is it good? No, it's not good. It's not great. It's in no way like ideal, but we don't have, and we have big events that we would have to avoid. Like huge events. But with Batman v Superman, we can just get killed and it doesn't even matter. Superman happens to slip on a banana peel and he's like, well, I'm not going to fall on the ground. I'm going to topple this building over. Bunch of chumps living there.
All right,
bunch of chumps. That's what Superman says. The whole movie, he's just like, you guys are a bunch of chumps.
Do you think Dark Knight more or less dangerous than Batman v Superman?
I don't know. I'd probably put Dark Knight at 9, but I can understand Dylan's point. I was originally thinking in Batman v Superman, Superman exists, so like something really bad is going down, then you get Superman. But it is true, like that didn't work out so well when he was fighting Zod or whatnot.
It's like, yay,
you're in the
Superman,
wrong kind of buildings.
Please don't kill us. That's if I saw that Superman, that's what I would say. This is the Superman. And by the way, this is also the movie where an entire town is flooding. It is going up almost over their houses, and he's sitting there looking at his symbol that they've painted for some reason on the roof of their house as it is imminently going to be overflowed. And he's just kind of like, well, that's
that wasn't Gotham City.
No, it wasn't Gotham City, but that's the idiot you have for Superman, where he's like, I don't quite get it. Is this a reverse bat signal? I'm going to wait and I'm going to use my super intellect to take my super time to figure out this super freaking situation. You guys obviously are ants, so you could just die either way, one way or the other. He's a menace. You're going down, Spider-Man.
We're not judging the movies. We're not judging the movies. That's right. Just Gotham. Just Gotham.
Hey, Dark Knight, we have one non-superpowered villain planting bombs. In the other, we have a very superpowered, a superpowered being. I'm not going to say hero, but I won't say villain, who actually doesn't care if people live or die. In fact, he'd probably be fine with them dying. He's even worse. He is the bad guy of that movie.
In Dark Knight, we also had Scarecrow.
You always got Scarecrow.
Scarecrow's just always around in this universe.
Poor Scarecrow. Poor Scarecrow. I'm like, yeah, what's he gonna do?
Scarecrow.
He's gonna make me take a shower, and then his poison that I gotta breathe in is going to go ahead and drive me insane temporarily. Or Superman's gonna fly by and be like, oh, I just crashed this building. Who cares? I didn't feel it.
Okay. All right. Here,
you also get Two-Face in Dark Knight.
That's true. All right, I think that I'm actually going to agree with Dylan, though. I think that Batman v Superman Gotham is more dangerous because there's also the idea that Gotham is like a couple miles away from Metropolis.
It's across the street.
really, any Metropolis Superman villain can also really just go and wreck town in Gotham as well.
The fallout would be devastating. And we're like, it didn't even happen here in Gotham, and now we're dead.
I mean, if you get Brainiac, if he comes down, like, he might as well grab Gotham at the same time.
Might as well.
They're right there. It's just the harbor.
Doomsday.
That's fair.
Doomsday was halfway there. Did Doomsday go to Gotham, or was he only on that little island?
No, he went to Gotham. They were like, hey, let's bring him over here. Gotham's already been evacuated. How do you know that, Batman? I don't know. It's just a hunch. I like to say it. Because I'm
all right. Yeah, I think because of its proximity to Metropolis, I think it's going to be more dangerous than Dark Knight.
I'm comfortable with this.
Okay.
And then actually this kind of nestles in nicely at 4, right?
So Batman Returns. So we think that Batman Returns is safer than Batman Begins, but more dangerous than Batman Forever.
Yeah. Yes.
I am more confident that it's more dangerous than Batman Forever, but I could be talked into swapping with Begins if you wanted to have that argument.
I think my thing with Begins is that aside from the Narrows, it kind of just seems like a normal city.
Let's move it up. I vibe with that. Let's put it at 4.
Dylan, how do you feel about that?
I'm okay with it.
And that actually puts Returns and 89 right next to each other.
Right.
Which I think kind of works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you wanted to flop them, I wouldn't fight you too hard, but I like this order.
I think this is
Me
good.
too.
Dylan, how do you feel about this?
It's good. This is a good order. I agree with Charlie and with you.
Lock it in.
Okay. Let's go ahead and read this out. So from safest that we could actually survive, we could go about our life.
Yeah. Yeah, that would suck. Well, Batman 66. Mm. She say pegged. Mad Hatter had me for tea. It was terrible. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. That's good. Yeah. Nice.